My name is Kara Howard, and this presentation is going to discuss the Future Ready Iowa Last Dollar Scholarship Program. Throughout the presentation, you will learn why this program was initiated, who can take advantage of the resources provided, and why I find this topic to be relevant to my current role as an educator. Future Ready Iowa is a workforce initiative that connects Iowans to the training and education required for good paying jobs and careers that improve people's lives. The goal is that 70% of Iowans between the ages of 25 and 64 will have education and training beyond high school by 2025. This initiative was created because education and training beyond high school is the new minimum in today's technology-driven economy. To have the most future-ready workforce, we have to connect Iowans with more opportunities. This will help Iowans earn higher incomes and improve their quality of life. This program was introduced beginning in the 2019-2020 academic year. The goal is to increase the number of Iowans with education and training up to a 2-year degree in occupations that are in high demand throughout Iowa. The scholarship is intended to cover any remaining gap between federal and state grants and scholarships and tuition and fees. There are two different categories of individuals who are eligible for the Last Dollar Scholar program. The program is available to high school students who recently completed an Iowa high school diploma, a homeschool program, or a high school equivalency diploma. The program is also available to adult learners who are ages 20 or older. Additional eligibility requirements include the student being enrolled at least part-time in an eligible program of study. They must apply for all other available state and federal grants and scholarships, and they must have an expected family contribution at or below $20,000. Ongoing requirements must also be met to remain eligible throughout their program. The ongoing eligibility requirements state that the student must remain an Iowa resident, continuously receive a Last Dollar Scholar disbursement in each semester, complete the FAFSA annually, remain continuously enrolled in at least 6 hours per semester, and continue to have an expected family contribution at or below $20,000. Eligible institutions are Iowa community colleges or accredited private colleges in Iowa that offer qualified programs of study and agree to provide student services that include orientation and academic and career advising. Allen College is one of the select few private colleges in Iowa that takes part in the Last Dollar Scholar program. Eligible programs of study were selected by the State Workforce Board because they represent high demand jobs here in the state of Iowa. Programs in the field of information technology, healthcare, energy, services, and building trades fall within the high demand categories for Iowa. Last Dollar Scholarship amounts are based on Iowa Community College tuition and are calculated after all other federal and state non-repayable aid is taken into account. Recipients may receive the Last Dollar Scholarship for up to 8 part-time semesters or the full-time equivalent. In the 2023-2024 academic year, the maximum scholarship amount awarded would equal $217.50 per credit hour times the total number of credit hours taken per term. All qualified students will receive at least $500 a year, even if their tuition is fully covered by other grants and scholarships. There are some costs that are not covered by the Last Dollar Scholarship that may lead to out-of-pocket expenses for the students. The students may be responsible to cover the cost of textbooks, additional program fees, or program-specific requirements like uniforms, exam fees, and background checks. I selected this topic because I wanted to better understand how I could help educate and guide those students transitioning into college. As a program director for the radiography program at Allen College, my students are eligible for the Last Dollar Scholar. This program is one way in which private college tuition would become more affordable for students. Since the passage of the Higher Education Act of 1965, tuition at colleges and universities has increased 3 times faster than inflation. Affordability has become a major concern for many students. As an educator, I want to be able to help provide financial guidance to those students who do not feel that a private college education is obtainable. While this program does positively impact students in need, I'm concerned that the Iowa Department of Education has the authority to reduce the award if it is determined that there are not enough funds to pay the full amount that each student is approved for. There is no guarantee that every student in need will be able to reap the benefits of this program. An additional concern regards the fact that the amount awarded per credit hour is based on Iowa Community College tuition. Private college tuition is going to be significantly higher. This will result in those students potentially having more out of pocket expenses simply because of the gap in tuition costs between the two institutions. The biggest question that I have now that I have explored this topic is why can't the scholarship amount awarded be based on the individual institution's tuition cost? I feel that this would greatly increase enrollment at private college institutions like Allen College, which in turn will increase the number of individuals who can fill these high demand jobs, especially within healthcare. I have learned that Iowa is currently experiencing a workforce crisis, and the Future Ready Iowa initiative has been impactful in connecting Iowans to the training and education required to fulfill those high demand jobs. This program is just one of many ways in which the state is trying to keep entry level college programs affordable. I come in contact with a lot of high school students who could be eligible for the Last Dollar Scholarship Program, and I'm constantly answering questions regarding program and tuition cost. I plan to use this information to help educate our prospective students on the resources available that can help make a private college program affordable for all students. Lastly, I want to thank you for listening to my presentation. I am very passionate about my role as an educator and want nothing more than to have a positive impact in the healthcare field. I hope you have found benefit in this information and are able to do the same in your own respective field.